How was your week?
How was your week?
So robotic.
Really?
I got my hair. It was Jacqueline's 7th birthday. We went to Galleria. We went to go in and out.
Wait,
and
you're
then-
being serious?
Yeah, I'm dead ass. I told you everything. You told me everything. I'm just recapping it all, you know.
Yeah, because for the podcast.
And then we went to a nail salon today. We're here.
And you're gonna cut that out.
Hey,
Hey,
bitches.
bitches. I think after the week that I've had, like, I needed, like, this time, like, just chill, relax, like, laugh with my girl, go get our nails done, like,
Eat some jerky.
yeah, just peace, you know? Because it's just been chaotic.
I will say,
Very
I know
chaotic.
nothing about it, but I do have some things to tell you too about, you know, I cut that part out. That's too emotional.
No, but what do you want to tell me?
No. Like, I would like to talk to you about, like, what you went through this week.
Yeah.
In
I feel like
person.
I have cried, like, so much in 1 week. Just over, like, one person.
Mhm.
Like, I think because I cried about it last night. I wasn't supposed to tell you this, but I cried about it last night.
You cried about it last night again?
Yes. 'Cause you
Mhm.
know me, like, it's so hard for me to just, like, I know I'm supposed to just be like, you know what, fuck you. Like, and, like, that's how I feel. And I think that it's emotional to me of, like, this is for real, like, the last time. Like, I can't keep doing this. So I'm emotional on that aspect of it,
Yeah.
of, like, realizing, like, how done I am and, like, how I really just have to move on,
Mhm.
you know? But not because of, like, what she said, but, like, okay, where's my boundary? I have to actually set it because I've done so much healing over, like, the most happened last year with me.
Yeah.
And I know that in order for me to be, like, healthy and, like, a more present mom with my kid, not saying I'm not present with them, but, like, you know, like, not
To
just
keep being.
depressed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I have to let that go. So it's like, I know it's toxic and I recognize that it's toxic, but it's hard for me to, like, just X people out of my life that I genuinely love.
Yeah, and that's how you've always been.
Yeah.
And it's hard to tell someone to just fuck them and cut them out. Like,
Mhm.
don't talk to them ever again. It's so hard to make someone realize that. Because I can do that myself
and
easily.
Yeah.
Where I'm telling you about the same person over and over again. I'm just like, cut them out. And you just continuously give them your grace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even when they don't deserve it. So yeah, I was crying on that aspect of things. Like, I've made my mind up and I know for sure, like, in order for me to be healthy mentally, like, I can't have you doing your things because I'm genuinely trying to get better, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
And she's such a trigger for me.
Yeah, she is.
Mm-hmm.
I know she is. And I know how you feel because I've been through similar situations with my own mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, hey, it is what it is. And I know that we will never be those kind of moms because, oh my God, we are so involved with our kids.
It's too involved.
Yeah.
And also we see them as like little humans that are just learning everything as we go too.
Yeah.
So
like, we're figuring it out together.
Yeah.
Because even when you've had, 3 kids, even when I had Alani, like, this kid does something new than this kid does.
Yeah.
Like, so you're still learning as a mom, or like they're getting older. So like, but they're both getting older together.
Yeah,
and so,
we're all doing this life together.
Yeah.
So I think we're more understanding as parents than we are from
then
back
I
in
feel
the
like
day.
what we had. Yeah.
Because my mom would get mad at me and I would want to go say sorry. Like I had all this courage built up and I played out how I wanted to say sorry, and I played out in my head how she was going to hug me and say it's okay.
Like, come here, I love you.
Right. And when I would go do it, finally, I would go do it. She would tell me to go away. And I don't do that to my kids.
Me either.
I'll sit there and be like, okay, let's talk.
Yeah. Like, because I know that, like, they get upset too. They have feelings, and it's okay to say sorry. I say sorry to them. Like, I literally just popped Alani for the first time in I don't know how long. And Jay can tell you, like, bitch, she like went to lay down, you know, like it was just like a big crash out. And I finally popped her after so long. And I was sitting in the kitchen cooking and literally crying because I popped her. Yeah. And after like, you know, like food was almost done, I went in there and I laid with her and I was like, Mommy, sorry, like I love you. Yeah. I said, but you can't do like XYZ. Like you don't do those things.
Yes.
Yeah. And she was like, I love you. Like, you know, giving me all the kisses, and like she gets hyper again, you know, like she's excited. Yeah. She's happy.
She's happy again. Yeah. Everything's fixed.
Versus like, okay, she's been laying in that room for hours, and like as long as she's quiet, like I don't care.
Yes.
You know?
That's the old way though. That's how it was, is just leave me alone. Get out of my sight. I don't want to see you right now ever again.
Right.
Whatever those words did her as a kid.
Yeah, like they stick with you. And I feel like that has shaped how we are as parents. Yeah. Like why, like I know some people didn't grow up like in a household like that. So, you know, it might be difficult for them to understand. But we didn't have that, like, okay, she's my best friend. Like I want to tell her everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're right. And just I think I was exposed to a lot as a child because of her,
Me
honestly.
too. Yeah.
All the boyfriends she's had from a young age, I knew what sex was too. So from other things as well. I was
like, like we were exposed to these things because, like, yes, that like they were young, and I feel like that's not like something that we hold against them. We actually recognize it. We're like, it's okay that, you know, we went through these things until you were 20. And then like at what point were you like, okay, like I'm too, like I have a child. I don't feel like we got those moments like of like, let me get it together, because you know, my life was so hectic, like living. I always lived with someone else. Like there were times that my mom would just like come and take me back. I moved so much. I never had
a stable environment. Yeah, I know.
So that's why it's like big on me. Like for me, like Jay's like, let's get a new house. Like, let's get a bigger house and like stuff like that. And I'm like, but like my babies have grown up here and like Lonnie, like she was born here and like they don't know anything different. And I don't just want to like rip that away from them, you know, because I feel like they have a lot of transitions like already going, like, you know, me and Ish and like a lot. And then like he's about to move back to Mount Pleasant. Like, you know what I'm saying? They have a lot going on right now. And I don't just, and then when they are with Ish, like they're always like back and forth to Mount Pleasant. And so like, I just want to like, just, okay, like let things calm down before we make like that big of a transition.
Yeah.
Because it just seems like it's a lot for them.
Because you never had it, that's why. And you see it as you're growing with your children as you were a little child too. You know what I'm trying to say is like you're seeing yourself in their eyes.
Yeah, from their point of view. Like,
you're living through them basically.
Yeah.
So I think that's what we do with our kids. Is we try to put them through what we didn't go through. Right. It may not be as bad as other people, you know, had it, but it was still traumatic to that person. Yeah. Or something that still bothers you to this day. And I can say it does to me.
Yeah. But I just feel like you not mask it. I'm not going to say mask it. I feel like you were just like, okay, I'm cutting this out of my life because like we're not rehashing like that trauma. And I feel like, and I just like coast through it. Like,
you go along with everything that's going on with them. But
just to like keep the peace,
I can easily just not talk to you ever again. But she even says it herself too. She's doing things differently with my sister, and I'm just like, yeah, I see it. Well, it's funny to see your mom be a mom. Because I know she was a mom to me, but I'm seeing her as a mom now, and I'm just like,
and I don't have that because my mom never had another kid.
Yes, that's true.
So I don't get to see that.
But you get to see her with her grandkids, you know, her grandkids.
Right. When she's acting, right?
Yeah.
Or like,
but it's different than from when you were a child, though.
Oh, 1000% it is. Yeah. Like, we're gonna build a fort in the living room, like, and we're gonna do this. We're so excited, and then like they go over and they do a million things, and I was like, you never did that with me.
Yeah,
like, you know, like what the heck. And I love that, like, my babies are loved, of course. Like, I wouldn't take that from them, but I know she's older and like she's grown more, and I'm gonna give her that. Like, she has grown in certain places, but she still has that like I'm here for you. I've been trying, like, you know, blah blah blah.
Or I'm
like,
your mom. You respect me regardless.
Like, and you've been done with me, so I'm done with you. And like, no, like, I would want to talk about it. Like,
why do you think you give her so much grace?
I think because it's just like how our mind has been wired, because this has been them since we were
right. But I know how to shut it off, but I think you do need to learn how to shut it off too.
Yeah.
Because it comes to a point.
Well, I think what it is for me is like finally putting myself first. And it's funny because me and Jay were like literally just like laying in the bed talking about it like this weekend. And I was like, I have to put myself first. And I told him, I said, I see that like I get frustrated with you sometimes when he's like, hey, you need to do that, like, for you, like, you know, I'm about to die because my blood sugar is like the lowest of the low, like screaming at me. And Brayden walks up and he was like, oh, I want some noodles too. And I had already asked him if he wanted something to eat.
Yeah.
And then he saw my food and was like, no, actually, I don't even want cereal. I don't want anything. Like, I want noodles. Right.
Yeah.
And so they were finally getting done. And so I just went ahead and gave him my bowl and then had to make me a new one. And then I had to call him into the kitchen because I was like, I feel like I'm going to pass out.
Yeah.
And he's like, why wouldn't you just eat your bowl of noodles? He can wait. You see what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's a big one. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Yeah. I do the same with my kids too.
Yeah.
Just going out to practice, putting them in a sport. I didn't get to have that either.
Me either, yeah. And
I didn't know any of that.
My favorite thing that I wanted to, like, I remember growing up as a little girl and I always wanted to be in gymnastics. And then, like, always talked about it, like, just always wanted to do it. And there was one time, like, my mom's like, okay, we're going to, like, do gymnastics. And, like, I was so excited. And, you know, what is it? Like, the ASI, like, gym place, gymnastics place. We go in and like she gets me dressed and like, you know, obviously I don't have like, you know, what they wear, but like I have on like a little tank top and some shorts and I'm so excited and I walk in, I'm like looking around like, oh my God, I get to do gymnastics today. And she like talked to the people and then she's like, come on, we're leaving. And I was like, why are we leaving? She was like, oh, you just can't do it today.
Oh.
And then never took me back.
Yeah. You remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah. During that time, I was thinking as well, the story of like exposing our children with being like us being with new people. I didn't do that either.
What do you mean?
Like exposing when she was dating someone new again.
Oh yeah, no.
And I know there was a story that she told me herself, and my grandma as well told me that my grandma didn't like her with this specific dude. But for my mom to hide it and say that she wasn't going to go see this dude, she would take me.
And taking you.
Because I was living with my grandma, yes.
Oh,
and
my
she would
God.
take me, and I knew exactly what that meant. I did not want to go because I didn't like him. And I knew that they were going to be in their car, and I was in my mom's car. just
by yourself,
sitting there waiting for them to finish whatever they were doing.
Really?
Yeah, I remember all of that.
God.
And now as an adult, do you think I'm thinking like, what were they doing? Yes,
of course.
They weren't just sitting there talking.
Exactly, and you have to be in the
yes,
the next car over.
Yes.
Like, it's never that serious.
Yeah, exactly. I just remember her taking me into the gas station and like, okay, stay here. I'll be right back. I'm just right here in the next car. That kind of thing. I remember that.
Oh my God.
And I remember I would be so mad. I would kick like the glove box and like just try to fuck her car up. But I was like 6, 7. I don't know any better, and I couldn't break anything.
I mean, that's our kid's age.
Yes,
right.
Exactly.
Now.
Yeah, I remember that.
I cannot imagine like Braden feeling that way because I talked to him about everything. Like, even when like we got together and he actually started coming around, before that I never had anyone like around my kid. And so, because like you don't need to meet them. Like, I'm going to do what I'm going to do, but I'm a grown adult. Why am I taking my kids through that too? Like, oh, I liked Paul, and now Paul gone. Paul was playing baseball with me, and now Paul gone.
Exactly.
All right. Now here's like the next guy. Yeah. And they get comfortable with him too. And then
the next one. Yeah. I went through that with my mom. That's why I bring it up. And so now as an adult, I see that those traits are still there within her. She's very male-centered and I'm very not. Yeah. So I clash heads with her a lot in that aspect.
I agree. Yeah, you do. You really do.
Why are you have a little girl, focus on her. Don't worry about anything else.
Right.
But she's just, I think it's part of like loneliness too. Yes, so I 1,000%. I give her grace as well. But I also, to a point, I'm like, okay, you
have a baby. Yeah, like you have a child. Yeah. Like a little child.
Yes.
Yeah. Because like you already didn't do it with me. You're not going to like, you're protected.
That's where I get defensive, honestly.
Yes. Because you're like, you're not going to do this to my sister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were there any positives that you used from your childhood to do with your kids?
I could say that I was raised by my grandpa. And my grandpa was my father figure. I didn't have my...
We've asked one more time. Were there any experiences from your moms that were positive that you think about? And
we incorporate with our children.
Oh, that's the answer. On that.
Have incorporated with our children now that like our moms, he was asking if we had a positive experience with our mothers as a child, and like now you do the same thing with your kids. Like it's like a tradition or something.
No, I remember her taking me to like Chuck E. Cheese as a younger child. Like that was a thing we did very often. But I would also remember her taking me to the movies a lot, quite often, and we would go get candy, and that was our thing, is we would go to the movies. And so now I do that with my kids, but I do it 10 times more. Even just going to the park that's down the street or a different park in the town, we do that together. Because that's the only thing I would do with my mom that was fun, is go to the mall and go to the movies at Valley View.
I don't think I have one. Like,
I don't blame you, because like mine isn't all that. She would just take me to the movies and that's it. I don't remember her going to the park with me, and if she did, it must have not been that many times because I don't remember.
Right.
But I do it with my kids now. And
not saying that I don't remember her like taking me to the park, but it was never like a consistent thing. Like it, again, we were always moving. It was always like, and she had like, her priorities were not me. I was just there for the ride. And so, I mean, I guess even as a child, like I wanted to be in one place, and that was Nana's house. And that way I didn't have to just be all over the place. But I don't think, because nothing was ever consistent with her. So
understandable. Yeah.
Like I lived with everyone, you know. Like,
yeah, you don't have a memory, you don't.
Yeah.
So this is all out of your heart with your kids. And I think that's a really admiring thing about you that I see, is that you do it all for your kids.
Yeah.
What you didn't have is what you're giving your kids.
Yeah. Like, even like at my own expense, because I don't want my kids to ever worry or like feel like the anxiety and stuff that I felt.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want them to experience that. So I'm like big on just, I will be fine. You know, like I will be fine because I'm the adult. I chose to have these babies and I absolutely love them. And one thing for me is like, I have always used my birth parents as exactly who I didn't want to be.
Yes.
Like, to the T. So I don't see them that way, you know? Like, at this point, like, y'all can play parents like y'all like to do, but y'all aren't actual parents to me.
Yeah.
No matter what you say, like, this is the same person who had me crying the day before my birthday because
you realized that she was not in a good mood, and that just ruined everything for you, actually, that weekend.
Yes. And remember, like, I was crying. Like, I was crying my eyes out.
Yeah, that night, and then the next day too, you were upset about it. You don't just forget about it.
Yeah.
You're thinking about her the whole time. And it's something that I go through too, that trying to satisfy this person that's never going to be what feels like good enough for them.
Yeah.
I feel like the relationship with our moms is more of like an older sister, honestly.
But
I feel like
you're my older sister and like you don't treat me that way.
I know, but before us, I always viewed my mom as a bigger sister. Never like a mother figure to me, because that's how the relationship was when I was growing up. Like, yes, she's my mom, but I never saw her as like my mom. She was always, like I said, focused on how she looked versus
going out with guys.
Yes.
Yeah, like partying and yeah.
So I just envisioned an older sister. Even now when we talk, she tells me not to get involved in her personal life, but I do. As your daughter, I'm protective and I want to,
like, I
want the best for you still, you know. But she takes it as I'm being negative and like not understanding her point of view. That's not the case whatsoever. Like, if anything, I want the best for you. So I want to keep you safe.
Right.
Don't talk to this dude, because do you see what's on his Facebook? Like, I'm telling you, I'm going to investigate before you talk to someone. And
but I can't say that to mine. Like, first of all, like, she has like settled down more like since she's gotten older, but it's like an up and down with her. So it's a cycle. And it's been a cycle my entire life. So right now, part of the cycle is, and I think maybe that's why I'm so forgiving, because I'm just used to the cycle. Part of, like, it normally starts with like her getting mad at everyone, her getting mad at everything. And then like she's like removed herself out of the group chat. Like, she's gone. She's not coming to family stuff no more. Like, she's only talking to Nana. And then she normally starts something with her sibling, one of them. And then somehow, some way, I do something.
Always.
I do something. And then it's me.
And why you gotta say fuck me for? You know?
I'm your child. Yeah. Like, damn. I mean, it doesn't excuse it doesn't excuse the behavior. But I think like my mind is just like, yep, like, here we go. And like, it's hurtful. And then I go through okay, like, my mom said this to me, like, Like last time.
Yeah, I think you take it very personal. That's the problem, is you take everything very personal, especially when it comes to her. Especially, oh my gosh. And I don't.
And I don't think I take things personal with you, because I know, like, if you're coming at me, like, it's from a place of love.
Yeah.
So.
No, that's been used against me too, is our friendship has been used against me as well.
What do you
talk
mean?
to her more than you do to me. And what, you know, like you want to be, you're all happy with her and not with me. And you catch an attitude with me. How come you've never catch an attitude with her?
Right.
And I'm just like, what?
No, you have got attitudes with me.
Yes.
Plenty of fucking
yeah. Exactly. It's just, it's not the same. I'm not your friend. That's my problem with my mom, is she views me as like her friend, her sister, but I view you as my mom. I want to respect you.
Right.
I want to have those boundaries where we don't talk about you and your sexual partners. I don't give a fuck about that.
I don't want to hear about it. Yeah.
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 I don't like it because I know that
it makes you uncomfortable.
Not with your mother. Yeah. But yes, that's how I feel towards my mom. And it's a little different.
And like, we talk about it, but I don't feel like we talk about it like that much.
Yeah, but we also don't, we're like not each other's moms. So we don't have to have that like wall built up with each other, you know? Bitch, I'll be in here like, yeah, I was like, yeah, like that.
Do you remember almost showing me a video because I...
Cut the camera. With my dad, my biological father, not in the picture at all.
Have you like met him?
Yeah, I've met him, but like it was like, that's your dad. Okay, hi dad. I'm like, hi dad. That's all I knew you as, dad. So I would.
But did he like play with you?
No. No. He actually, what I remember from him is that he worked all the time. That's your dad, respect him, and he loves you, but he would never say, hey, I love you.
Or give you things.
Or give me things or hug me. I don't remember that ever. So this was my grandma telling me, like my dad's mom telling me, like, he loves you. Here's $100 from your dad, but it was from her the whole time. So he wasn't really ever in the picture.
Where did your dad's mom go? Like, where did his family go?
They're in Oak Cliff. There's some ghetto bitches. It goes way back, that story with that side of the family. Bitch, like, I was molested by one of my cousins, and like, I just want nothing to do with that side of the family. And more so now that I realize as an adult what it is to be like with kids, how I would just never talk to my child ever again. That never crosses my mind. I can't imagine doing that to one of my kids.
Right.
Is never talking to them again.
Exactly. Like, when you've given birth to this child, like you grew this child, you were excited for that child, so ready to love them. Like, it's a different kind of love. Like, I can imagine, I don't care how angry I could possibly get at my kids, I can never be like thinking, like, not even a thought of like, I wish I never had you, or like, nothing like that crosses my mind. I'm just like in the moment, like, I know it's just a moment of frustration, and like I will get frustrated, you know, like, and like sometimes I'm like, do I need to cry? Do I like?
Honestly,
it's been hectic.
Well, what
today.
do you expect from little girls that got pregnant at 14 and 15? What do you expect from them? You know.
Well, I understand that.
That's what makes me mad. I was like, what do I expect? I try to reason with her, but at the same time, I can't reason with her.
Same here. And I feel like it's just been used as an excuse for so long in my life. Well, Kayla, I had you at 14. Like, I would hear these things when I would speak on something that was like traumatic to me, when I finally like tried to talk to her. And it was like, well, Kayla, I did my best with you. I was only 14 at the time. But you're 34.
You were busting it open back then, and now you don't know how to handle what you created.
Right. How long is it going to be an excuse? You're in your 40s now.
Yeah.
You're only getting older. And I've been hearing this since you were 14. Constantly. So, like, that's literally.
Well, what about your dad?
Sorry, I went on a tangent. My dad, the most went on. So my dad's, like, my birth dad, I've always been so very loved. So very involved. Like, they loved me. They loved me. They love me.
They do.
Yes.
I know.
Yes. Like his siblings, like everyone, my grandma, like my granny, everyone. And they love the hell out of my kids too. But he is so very different with me. Like, he cares about other things, like, that is just not me or Keith. He just, I don't know, like, it's often women that he cares more about, but, like, to the point to where he got married and she had a son, and he was so very involved, like, going to games and, like, parenting him.
But it was all for show.
But you never did that with us. And I think that was, like, the only time in my life that I felt actually close to him, and it was because she always, like, made sure I was involved. Like, she always did. So, like, you know, we would go out to vacation and she's like, hey, like, do you and Ish want to, like, we're going to get a condo and we just want all of the kids together. And I know that's not coming from him. That's coming from her.
Obviously, yeah.
Yeah. But I was grateful that, because I felt like she was pushing him to, like, be more involved. And then they got divorced and he went back to the same old thing, which is not, like, I have lived in this house for what, almost 4 years now. He couldn't tell you where I live.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah. He couldn't tell
Or
you
what you look like.
Like, I had on a hat one day and, like, my clothes were, like, kind of baggy because I was just going over to Aunt Kim's house and, like, I just went comfortable.
He's like, who's this stud?
No, literally, Uncle Rob opened the door for me and he's standing at the top of the stairs and he's like, who's that? Who's that? And Uncle Rob was like, it's Kayla.
Who's Kayla?
Yeah, and he's like, oh, I didn't recognize you.
Just like a friend, like a cousin that you haven't seen in like 10 years. Okay.
I didn't even recognize you. And I hadn't cut my hair or nothing. This is just how I dress normally. But you don't know that.
Yeah. I can't believe he did that.
So
I can't believe he did that.
Yes. And then oh my God, now let me walk down the stairs. Hey, baby. Like, I will bust this bottle over your head. Like, go the fuck on.
Oh my gosh.
How does that issue your relationship with your kid's father and the relationship that came after those relationships?
Okay. You asked a 2-part question.
I did.
Okay. Oh, no. So ask it again.
How does you all relationship with your dad impact your relationship with the father of your children?
Oh. So
I think we did a pretty good job choosing our children's fathers.
1000%. because
they're involved. Very involved.
Very. Like, yeah. Like, but again, we got with these people young, and we did grow with them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we grew with them together. And after you've been with someone for so long, like, we're going to get married. We're going to have a kid, like, you know, and we're still growing. So I think that basically is like what contributed to me being with him, you know? But you know, like but I think that they are amazing fathers, and they set such a good example for these kids. Like, I don't care how upset he gets with me for like whatever reason, because you know, maybe I didn't communicate something, whatever. He will never let those kids disrespect me. Like, he will like that is your mama.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and you do not treat her that way. Do you understand me? You know?
Yes.
Like, regardless
Props
of what
yeah,
like
that.
you're not gonna run all over her, and you're gonna be respectful. Yeah. So I think that's why it's so easy for me to be like, do I need to call your daddy?
Yeah.
Because they know, like, oh, he does not play with us.
Mm-hmm. Or just like in my instance is like growing up is obviously my father gave my mom full custody.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, full custody. You can have her. I'll pay child support. Yes, but she can come over every other weekend, whatever. That was the deal. But that was my grandma that wanted to see me. Not
him.
Him. Yeah,
right.
It was just my grandma. But now seeing it with my children's father is
completely different.
We both agreed on 50-50 is 1 week you have them, 1 week I have them.
Mm-hmm.
That means that you want to be part of their lives. And
of course, yeah.
I see that as someone that wants to be involved in your life, and I respect that.
Yeah, and why would you take that away from him or make things difficult?
Yeah. There's no child support between us, nothing.
Exactly.
Like, everything is like, hey, he's getting into a sport, let's go half and half.
Yeah, like, can you pay for this?
Yeah.
He lost his glove.
And if
can you buy another one? I'll figure it out.
That's how it is here.
Yeah.
We're both focused on our children.
1000%.
What is the one thing you would love to hear your mother say?
Oof. Me first.
No, I was gonna say.
I think I've already heard it from my own mother. Is that I'm a good mom. I've already heard it from her. She tells me continuously that I'm a good mom. Even after arguments that we've had, she has grown up in that aspect, I'll say. But she's still very much the same person as back then, but just older. But she has told me that I'm a good mom. And I think that's all I've wanted to hear, honestly.
I wish she would say that. She's never said that to me. What she says is, you have a daughter, you'll see one day. And I'm like, or you have a daughter, and like the way she's saying is like, I'm trying to hold on because we're gonna have to edit this. It's like, you have a daughter,
like you have a karma coming after you because you did it when you were younger. Her.
And I'm like, I have a daughter.
But she does a lot of projecting onto you.
And I'm like, I do have a daughter, and like she's made comments like even in front of the family, like when I'm having fun, and like you know, we're like hanging out, we're at Uncle Mike's house, we're like drinking all of it, and I'm singing My Neck My Back on karaoke, and but like it's only family, you know, like it's not like it's strangers or anything like that, and like everyone else is lit, but like she's just like hollering like, your daughter's watching you, and I was just like, And I hope she grows up to be like me one day.
Yeah, and she's hoping that you fuck up somewhere.
Yeah.
And she sees that the little, like, what you think are little fuck ups and, like, vents that you give to her are fuck ups. Big fuck ups in your kids' eyes, and they're not.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
She tries to make them into a big deal, and they're not a big deal.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, we're not listening to the wheels on the bus in this car. Okay? So, like, Brayden at the age of 1 was like, nobody.
Yeah, I know. I've seen it with my own eyes.
Yes. Like, but that doesn't make me a bad parent.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but she, like, plays up those things too. Like, you drink. And I'm like, yeah, I do drink, but I have an issue with you drinking around my kids because I know how you get.
Yeah, exactly. It's different.
Yeah, but I don't mind Steph drinking around my kids. I don't mind, like, JoJo drinking around my kids. I don't mind Aunt Carla drinking around my kids because I know that they're actually going to take care of them.
Mm-hmm.
But if you get too much in your system, it will be AJ having to take care of them. And that, like, I know that he's not going to let anything happen to them, but I'm letting them come over there because I want them to have a relationship with you. And I don't feel like it's my place to choose whether they have a relationship with her or not. So I try to just let things be. But I'm not comfortable with you getting drunk. Like, even one night I was there and I told her she almost threw up on Alani.
Mm-hmm.
Why would I be comfortable with her coming over there?
Yeah, no. And especially the house is a 2-story house.
Right.
No.
Why would I be comfortable with that?
Yeah.
No, like, you can have your fun, but I don't want you doing it around my kids like you did with me. Mm-hmm. For you to do that lets me know that you don't care enough about them then. Because you already did it with me, and then I have my kids, and you think that I'm going to allow you to do that to them? No.
That's why I get so upset when you tell me that she texts you that I'm so done with you.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's done with you and everything you are. And those kids are
my
you.
My kids go with me because you just proven time and time again that I can't trust you like I want to trust you, like I should trust you as their grandma. Just because you are still doing the things that to them that you did to me, and I'm about to be 28 years old.
In a different way, she is doing it to them, but she's still treating you the same as if you were a child, but now you're an adult. So it's different.
That's true, yeah.
So I think when she views you is the same way I view my mom. It's like a sister, like a little sister. And but she can just easily push you around.
My mom has to have things her way.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get to say so in anything. And I think that's why I ask my kids, like, what is it that you want? Like, what do you want? What do you want to do? You know, like, I let them explain these things to me. Like, sometimes Brandon's like, I don't want to go to the store. I'm like, well, you're going to stay here by yourself? And he's like, no. Okay, get in the car.
Yeah.
Like, but, like, I don't want Brayden playing baseball if he doesn't want to play baseball. Like, if you want to play something else, like, play it. Like, what do you want? And I never got that from her. It's like, what do you want to do? Like, what is it that you want? Because I want to do what you want. My entire life has been like, it's my way. And if you aren't doing it my way, then you're not doing it right. Mm-hmm. When I'm a whole different person, like I have my own thoughts, my own feelings. Can I just explain to you why I want to do it this way without it being a fight? You know? So, and I get that with my dad. Like, he might not agree with things that I do, you know, like, my dad is like, still like, that's my baby girl. Like, that's
my.
And
but this is your dad that went into your life when it's not your biological father.
No, but might as well be.
Yes.
Yeah. Like, has always treated me as if I was his own. This was before Emmy, Noah, Charles. Like, this was before JoJo. Like, all of it. Even, like, my mom cut him out of my life at one point. And, like, how could you do that? you know, like, how could you do that? Like, when he would be playing the PlayStation with me, like that was like fun when I was there with, you know, with my mom. Like, my dad would play the PlayStation with me, or like, he's
I
like,
didn't know
"Sweetie,
she
we're
did
gonna."
that to you guys, because he cares for you so much, and I can't imagine doing that.
And yeah, he used to like pick me up and take me to school and stuff like that. And she like cut him out of my life
I
at
didn't
one
know
point.
that.
I think it's been emotional, of course, because obviously it hurts. It's never just not going to, like, why can't you just love me? Like, am I that hard to love? Like, I like caught myself asking myself like
And I
those
want to
kind of
shake you
questions.
and wake you up and say, like, why can you not realize that this person doesn't care for you?
Because
But
it's my
you keep
mom.
going back and back because it's your mom.
Mm-hmm.
But I know that one day you're going to realize that boundary needs to be put up with that person.
Yeah, and I think that's where I'm at right now.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why it's hurtful, because I know that, like, that's your last time. This is my last time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope so. I know there's a lot of people that have problems with their mothers.
Yeah, no, we're
There's
not
a
the
lot of
only
people I
ones.
know that have problems with their mothers, and I think we can all relate to the subject we're touching, is that we're doing better for this generation and the next generation and our kids.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm proud of us. Your mom won't say it, but I'll say it to you. You're a good mom.
And so are you. I love you. So, on that note, bitch, we're going to have to say bye, bitches.
Let us know what you want to watch and follow us too, because we got a lot of good stories, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not just going to be stories, it's going to be a lot more.
Instagram and TikTok.
Yes, it's SK Spillover. Mm-hmm. So follow those. And we'll see you next week.
Bye.
The chair's squeaky.
If you spit one